we hold our feet to the fire and revisit our January 2017 predictions regarding the upcoming year. A prediction we made: Twitter will increase in relevance and decrease in value. Sort of right, sort of wrong. Twitter's gained relevance, but its stock is also up. Prediction: Verizon will walk from or shave $1 billion plus from the purchase price of Yahoo, as they recognize they may be inviting Mr. Death, the mother of all liabilities, into their house. An honorable mention: Verizon shaved $350 million from the purchase price of Yahoo, and the deal closed. Prediction: hacking, phishing schemes, and ransomware will reach crisis proportions and take center stage in Congress. So we got this one right. Equifax, Uber, the SEC, and Chipotle, among others, were hacked, seriously hacked. Prediction: we'll see enormous write-downs from Unilever and Walmart's acquisition of Dollar Shave Club and Jet.com, respectively. Wrong mostly. Walmart's acquisition of Jet.com was not only not a write-down, but is likely turning out to be a genius acquisition. Was Jet.com worth $3 billion? No. Was it worth more than $3 billion to Walmart? Yes. Walmart, likely the retailer of 2017, has been able to report year-on-year e-commerce gains of 60+%, likely adding tens of billions of dollars to its market capitalization. Prediction: Amazon, having bested Apple and Google in voice and machine learning, will run a successful test for zero-click retail. We're a little early on this, but it's looking good. Amazon Prime Wardrobe sends clothes you can try on and decide if you want to buy. The firm is now the fourth most valuable company in the world, and its stock was up 50% in 17. Prediction: Netflix becomes the operating system for the other screen in our life, television, and becomes the fifth horseman. Share price doubles or is acquired by one of the horsemen or Disney. We were mostly right here. Netflix is becoming the operating system for television, and its stock was up 50% in 17. Prediction: Pinterest's value will fall 50+% as weak management and turnover begin to metastasize. We got this wrong. We don't know what the value is. It's a private company, but it wasn't cut in half. Prediction: Airbnb becomes the most disruptive private company other than Amazon in business and has the IPO everyone is expecting from Snap. By the end of the year, the firm is worth more than Uber. Sort of, not really. At the beginning of 2017, Uber was valued 4 times Airbnb. Airbnb's next round may approach or even pass the most recent valuation on Uber. It's been a great year for Airbnb and a shitty one for Uber. Prediction: WeWork loses 75% of its value from peak, $16 billion, and becomes a poster child of unicorn mania. Wrong. WeWork has announced a bunch of innovative pilots that are going to extend the consensual hallucination between the firm and the markets. Prediction: Snapchat will not go public as it becomes evident they are losing tractions at the hands of Instagram. So. Snap did get out, but its stock has been cut in half and is screwed. The Zuck owns 4 of the 5 top non-gaming apps globally, and all 4 have their guns squarely pointed at what is the name of that company? Snap. And now our predictions for 2018. The breakup of big tech begins. Wage growth fails to materialize, and someone does the math, highlighting that the heirs of Walton, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Gates, Brin, and Page will soon be worth more than 2/3 of U.S. households combined. Prediction: Amazon passes Apple in value. Prediction: Alexa emerges as the iPhone of the next decade, fueling Amazon's ascent past $1 trillion in market capitalization. Voice makes the mobile wars look like a border skirmish as big tech and the media industry try to establish their place in an increasingly Amazon world. Cryptocurrencies crash by over 50% in a month. That's a pretty wimpy prediction, but it's likely going to happen in the first quarter. It will then rocket past $20,000 as crypto, specifically Bitcoin, has become a chaos proxy, and we are headed towards a constitutional crisis, which will confirm that millennials are smart to not have trust in their institutions or the Federal Reserve. Prediction: the ad tech landscape goes from bad to worse as the industry's duopoly, Facebook and Google, cements the industry's structural decline. Large communications conglomerates shed 20 to 50% of their value when their growth engines, digital agencies, stall as, again, the duopoly begins making online creative and value-added services less valuable. Twitter, Snap, BuzzFeed, and Pinterest are acquired or valued in subsequent rounds for between 25 and 50% less than their market highs, as all continue to underwhelm at the hands of the duopoly. Almost every digital marketing content darling Refinery 29, AppNexus, etc., becomes a distressed asset. M&A activity hits a fever pitch of horizontal and vertical tie-ups as industry bulks up in response, again, to Amazon. Online furniture firm Wayfair shares crash. A dot-com business model implodes as weak customer loyalty, Amazon private label furniture brands, and strong offline brands, including Williams-Sonoma and RH, take the firm to the woodshed. This firm, Wayfair, is beginning to look increasingly like Blue Apron. Amazon acquires either Nordstrom, Carrefour, won't acquire Target. Walmart establishes a leadership position in online grocery with pickup. Everyone else, including Target and Amazon, has wrongly focused on delivery. This puts even more pressure on traditional brick-and-mortar retail and forces Kroger to make a big acquisition. My guess, Instacart or possibly UK-best Ocado. Large CPG firms will either merge or forward integrate and acquire retail as they realize a voice-controlled world is really, really bad for them. Disney becomes the fifth horseman. Disney is the only old economy firm with the scale stones, access to capital, and leadership to develop a Prime-like offering. Disney will offer a Prime Netflix-like member offering that will include a fat bundle of video programming and preferred access to other assets, including cruises, parks, and the likes. The stock outperforms its peers and becomes the first old economy firm to take on big tech. Facebook stock peaks. The Zuck becomes the unwitting poster child for the movement against big tech as a series of half measures in response to the Russian interference and the launch of a gateway drug, a social media platform for kids, burnish his reputation as the most tone-deaf CEO in tech. Business will continue to grow, but multiple erosion will occur due to the threat of regulation. A nation in Europe bans one or more of the four, opting for the Chinese model of stealing the IP, propping up a local entrepreneur, and capturing the value domestically. Times 2018 Person of the Year, Robert S. Mueller III, 3rd Marine Division, Vietnam, 1969, no bone spurs. And finally, the world continues to be a better place. Infant mortality, the likelihood of death at the hands of another human, deaths from infectious disease, and wealth inequality between the poorest and wealthiest nations continues to decline. The number of girls attending college, global income, and great original scripted television continue to increase. We'll see you next week.